Hello guys, myself Shrek. Today I'm going to give a small description on the Java programming lab of experiment number 1. In experiment number 1, I have performed 1, 2, 3 and 4 different programs. So I'm going to explain you each of the 4 one by one. Now I'm going to start the first one. In the first one, I have made a class known ex1 and public static void means the main function of my program. Then scanner s is equals to new scanner. Here I have declared my class as object as s. Now I have initialized age, number, pay, rent, DA, tax, fund, etc. as integer, string as location, and string as name. Now I have asked the user to give the name of the employee, enter the age, enter the location, number, payment, rent, DA, tax, etc. And taking the input as age, location, number, pay, tag, rent in equals to s dot next int. S dot next int is the way of taking input in the Java programming language. It shows that S is the object of the class, not dot next int. If suppose I have to take character or string as an input, I don't need to put int here. It's just dot s dot next, because now I'm going to now I'm going to show you the formula for calculating gross settlement, that is rent plus pay plus DA. For deduction is equals to deduction, tax is plus refund, and salary is equals to GS minus deduction. So now I'm going to run this program. You can see that name of the employee, suppose name of the employee is Shayak. Enter the age, that is 18, enter the location CBE, enter the number 65, payment, that is 80,000, rent I supposed to use 2500, DA 65, 800, fund. Now you can see the gross settlement, gross salary is 83,150 rupees, deduction is 1500, and net salary is equals to 81,650 rupees. So this is the way to use this function. So now I'm going to show you the second one, it is a calculator. For this I have first prepared a class called calculator. Here I have used public static void which is the main function, and scanner s equals to new scanner, that is the creating an object of the class. Now system.out.println is the first for plus for taking input from the user, plus minus the two symbols where the user will feed the data. Now enter your choice, that will be taken as string s is equals to s dot next int and abr as the initializing. I am initializing abr as a int. Now I am using a switch case for case plus. The user will be asked for first enter the number, and a is equals to s dot next int is the way of taking input in Java programming language. Now system.out.print enter the second number, the same way taking input, and r is another variable to add a and b, and then print r. Similarly, for subtracting two numbers I have used minus sign. So now case is minus, and system.out.print, that is the print function for print command for in Java. So to first enter the number, then it will taken as the first number will be taken in the variable a is equals to a dot equals to s dot next int. Now system.out.println is the enter the second number is will be taken as b, and r is equals to a minus b, and then system.out.print plus r. I'm going to run this program. You can see that it is asking your choice. Suppose I want to do plus, enter the first number 65, the second number 20. You can see that it's showing 85. 65 plus 20 is equals to 85. This is how this program is run. Thank you. Now I'm going to show you the third one, that is odd or even. So in here I have again created a class called odd, where public static void means the same similar way, s equals to s node, s equals to scanner equals scanner, s is equals to new scanner, that is the way of creating object. Then initialize n, print enter the number, take the input. If n is divided by 2 and not equal to 0, then it is a weird number. If n is greater than or equal to 2 and n is smaller than or equal to 5, then it is non-weird. If n is greater than 6 and n is smaller than 20, then it is weird. And if n is greater than 20, it will print as not weird. So now I'm going to run this program. You can see that it is asking for enter a number 65. It is weird number. Suppose I am putting 20, it's a weird number. Suppose I put 10, it's a weird number. This is how this program is done. Now I'm going to show you a palindrome Java program. So first of all, the palindrome is a number which is the number starting which is the same from the beginning and the ending of the number. So for that I have used a class named palindrome, and then public static void means the main function. Scanner s equals to new scanner I have used for taking in making the creating an object for the class. Now I will initialize r, sum, and temp, and system.out.print is equals to integer number, and n is equals to s dot next int, and temp is equals to n. If I am using a while loop here, for while n is greater than 0, then r is equals to n mod 10 for getting the reminder, and sum is equals to sum into 10 plus r, and n is equals to n mod 10. It is the way to find the palindrome of a number. And now I have used the if condition for that. If temp is equals to sum, if the temp value and the sum value are equal, then the compiler will print the number is palindrome. Otherwise the compiler will print it is not a palindrome. So I'm going to run this program. You can see that it is asking for a number 6556. It's not a palindrome number. And suppose I switch to 6556, it is a palindrome number. So thank you. This is the first experiment I did in my Java experiment lab. Thank you.